Hello, everybody, and welcome to the DECA Dialogues. We're sitting down with members from all around as they share their unique journeys. From first competitions to future careers, hear how DECA is building the leaders of tomorrow today. Get inspired, get connected. This is DECA Dialogues. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 11 now. Episode 11, the big 1-1, finally in those double digits as we learned last week. And we are joined today by the one, the only, and William Cosme. William, how are you doing today?
I am great, and I'm more than honored to be here with Miles. Thank you so much for having me here.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Say, William, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm from Puerto Rico. I used to be in high school DECA. I had the position of local president. Here we have something called regional president. I was leadership stage by president here in Puerto Rico last year, and this is my first year as a member of Collegiate DECA. I'm super excited. I'm a founder at my chapter. There was no Collegiate DECA at all, and I'm super excited to be here, to be doing a lot of things. So yeah, thank you.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for that, William. Wow, founder, that's really awesome. What's the process of that look like? I mean, were there many collegiate chapters in Puerto Rico before you put one up? No. Okay.
Oh,
What did that process look like to be like, okay, yeah, this is something that we want to bring in. It's like I want to start that chapter. What was that experience like?
okay. So my executive officers at state level last year, we didn't want to leave DECA. We did a
Hmm.
lot of things from DECA Puerto Rico at level of high school. We have
Hmm.
the biggest ICC competitors in the history of Puerto Rico.
Hmm.
I ran as the first high school state division president. So it was a year full of achievements, and we
Hmm.
want to continue with this.
Hmm.
So all of us decided, whatever college or university we are going, let's open a DECA chapter. In Puerto Rico, we just had two,
Okay.
but they were kind of inactive. They
Hmm.
maybe went to ICDC, but not too much participation, and it was in smaller colleges.
Okay.
So each one of us went to the big university in Puerto Rico. We have Ana
Hmm.
Jiménez, University Sagrado, UPR Rio Piedras, and we have Interponces. So I think we opened like seven colleges all around Puerto Rico.
Wow.
That's an amazing achievement for
That
us.
is.
And mostly because people in the universities didn't know what DECA was.
Hmm.
So bringing a new association was a challenge, getting those first 10 members. And
Hmm.
now at least my chapter has around 40, 50 persons
Nice.
interested and affiliated officially. We have like 40 persons. So
Okay.
yeah.
Nice, nice. That's really wonderful. Those are absolutely wonderful accomplishments, William. I tell you what. Now we kind of learning a little bit about those accomplishments. How did you first get into tech? I mean, what led you to before you had all this charge to make history, to do all these accomplishments? Before all of that, what was that first experience like? How did you get into this?
Okay, so at first in Puerto Rico, high school DECA is aligned with the Department of Education.
Okay.
So we couldn't start in ninth grade. We had to start in 10th grade
Okay.
from and beyond.
Hmm.
So when I was a freshman, I was like really bored in high school. There was nothing to do.
Hmm.
And me and my friends were like, oh, let's try something different. And there was this program called DECA. So we went to the classroom. And I remember all the students were like, don't get in, don't get in. But we were strange, but we gave it a try.
Yeah.
And that same year, we had a change of professor in the school,
Okay.
and she was the best. How she imposed every one of us to be leaders,
Hmm.
from be persons that couldn't be like talking in front of the classroom to be leading in front of all of Puerto Rico.
Hmm.
So it was an amazing experience that got changed my life, and I'm so glad because of that.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I tell you what, it can really help when you have that one person or that one advisor that's just amazing and help almost like a coach or a mentor even. I like to think of it as a favorite movie that I have, Disney's Cars. Lightning McQueen having his mentor Doc Hudson, and just when you have someone like that who can really shine that light or show you a path and encourage you to follow it, it really can open up new doors. I'm really glad you had that experience to lead you into it. And speaking of which, let's talk a little bit about today. We learned a little bit about how you got into it. We talked a little bit about some of the juicy details you were explaining about creating seven new chapters. That's amazing. Now, William, how's the year going for you so far? I mean, this is really exciting stuff. You're paving the way here. What does the year look like for you? What are some goals that you have, or just how's it going in general?
Well, having as a freshman, getting like in summer, I was already texting the one that's in charge of the business
Mm,
area in the college. Oh,
hmm
I want to open an association. I want to open an association. And he was like, calm down, you're from first year. But that opened so much doors for me to be a freshman and opening a new association, having that challenge. And in just a few months, I'm already one of the biggest in my college.
hmm
That's amazing. And that has opened so many doors for me. I basically know all the staff in my college, the president of the university, vice president, and a lot of people that are opening doors for me.
hmm
My my goal in career is to be an entrepreneur, but also I like politics. I want to be a senator
hmm
and give opportunities for Puerto Rico. So doors for that area has opened for me because of the association.
hmm
And the classes have been helping me a lot. I feel more than prepared because right now I'm having marketing and administration, and it's been so easy for me thanks to DECA, thanks to all I learned with my advisors.
hmm Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. See, touching back onto the politics side, I think that's really amazing. I just want to touch on. I think I saw on your Instagram a little while back. Were you at the? Was that the Capitol? Was that the Capitol that you were at?
Yeah, so here we have the Capitolio.
Okay.
That's like the White House of Puerto Rico.
Oh wow. Oh
So yeah,
wow. Okay, that was really
yeah,
cool. What was that experience like? My gosh, that looks really cool.
that was amazing. That day, I went to visit a senator in Puerto Rico. His name is Wilmer Reyes. He's the one that's in charge of all the artificial intelligence area here in Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
He's an amazing leader, and having that
hmm
opportunity to go to his office, I went to the chamber of the senators here in Puerto Rico, took a whole visit around the Capitolio, see all the history. That was amazing, and I'm still opening opportunities for me. I went to see what leaders like me that are interested in politics,
hmm
what opportunities are for us, what we can do, and what we can participate, how we can have that voice as leaders of the future.
hmm
So it was awesome, and I'm hoping to be working a lot of projects in there now.
Yeah, no, that's wonderful. I'm glad, I'm happy for you that you're having that experience. I think that's really wonderful. And kind of touching while we're on the topic of the future and kind of following those dreams and whatnot. What does the future look like for you, William? Once you get out of college, what is it that you're like, gosh, this is what I want to go into, or maybe this is a career path that I'd love to explore a little bit more. What does that look like for you?
So right now I'm starting my business. It's called Odyssey PR. It's a clothing brand.
Awesome.
So I want to have like something that's mine, something that
hmm
I create for myself, to have a business that I can have that money coming by the side. But what I want to full dedicate my life is to politics, to change people's lives. First, I want to be a legislator,
hmm
and then my goal is to be a senator
hmm
here in Puerto Rico, maybe in the future president of the Senate, um, and a long vision I have to be an ambassador in the United States Council as Puerto Rico representation. So those are my goals. That's
hmm
what I want to dedicate my life to, change people's lives, to be um, making whatever I can do for young people, for all the generations here in Puerto Rico and beyond,
hmm
and a change in the world. That's my goal.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. No, I love those points that you're making there. I think that's amazing, and no, that's really heartfelt that you have that desire to make an impact in people's lives, and I just know that no matter what you go into, I know you're going to leave a trail of good wherever you go. So I'm really excited to see where that takes you and whatnot. Now I'm a little bit interested in that clothing brand that you mentioned. What type of clothing would you be selling?
Yeah, so I think that something that's now moving a lot is streetwear and urban
Mm.
clothing.
Hmm.
So I want to start by that part, making unique designs,
Hmm.
maybe oversized clothes, a lot of different aesthetic with a mix of Y2K,
Hmm.
2000s
Hmm.
type of designs. So I'm working on that right now. I'm most of the planning parts, making the line, the marks, and what like are the requirements here in Puerto Rico to be an official business. I'm working in that process right now. So maybe in the future, I hope it became something big, something that I can make a difference. Because at the end, that's what I want to do with my life, with my business, with whatever I make. I want to make a difference.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I love that. I love that, William. That's amazing. That's amazing. That sounds really cool. I completely agree with you about those style trends. I think that's wonderful. Now, I did have another question for you. So, DECA being in, you have associations in the United States, right? But obviously, I'm talking to somebody from a completely different country right now. Do you see differences at all, or at least when you went to the Engage conference in the US. Do you see many major differences at all, or do you feel like DECA is still this pretty universal thing where a lot of those same things from the US also apply to your association and to your chapter that you're at?
I think it's very different how we see things, but
Hmm.
at the end, it can all come together. But obviously, the first one is the language. I speak
Hmm.
Spanish. That's the natural language of all of us.
Hmm.
So we have to learn. And for competition, it's a little disadvantage
Hmm.
because maybe we need to think a lot more the words. We don't have the
Hmm.
right
Yeah.
pronunciation.
Hmm.
And for example, if we give a competition in Spanish, we'll be 10 times better than
Hmm.
our best effort in English. Like,
Hmm.
we can do it. I know that we can,
Hmm.
but it's more difficult that
Yeah.
part to be translating all the
Hmm.
time in our minds
Hmm.
and forcing that accent to be clear so
Hmm.
that people can understand us. But it's an amazing opportunity to go to another country so big like it's the United States to meet different people from different
Hmm.
places. So at the end, we're all the DECA experience applies. Doesn't matter where you go. I have met people when I was in high school division. I met
Hmm.
people from Dominican Republic, China,
Yeah.
um, India. I met India's president. She was super nice, and you can see that each one of them shared the same thing: the love for DECA.
Hmm.
So yeah.
I love that. I love that, William. Thank you. I tell you what, it'd be really cool to see in the next couple of years or the following years at least to get some more options judging wise. I think it'd be cool to have some judges that might you know be with that language or so to speak, just to kind of create that kind of a so you don't have to be translating and doing that. I think that'd be a cool opportunity, or at least something that I personally would like to see in Collegiate DECA in years to come. I know it can be a difficult thing, but it'd be kind of cool to have that opportunity. But I guess I never really thought of it like that. So thank you for that insight. Well, William, as we kind of come toward the end of this episode here, I love to just give the floor to you to anything else you'd like to say, whether it's advice, a joke, or nothing at all. I tell you what, the floor is yours.
Okay, so I would like to give an advice for every member of DECA or people that maybe are from high school and are planning to open a collegiate chapter, and it's that don't let people put limits on you.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter if you're a freshman, second, third year, doesn't matter. Whatever are your goals, go for it. DECA can be as big as you make it. You have so many opportunities as you want to. You can shape DECA in whatever you need to be that leader, to be a person that goes beyond, that goes the extra. And I love the thematic of this year, going the extra.
I
Go
do
the
too.
extra in the life, go the extra in whatever you want to do, and always be humble. Always be a person that works for the others, not just for you, because obviously we're here for the experience to gain that opportunities for the resume to work, but think that as you get that experience, share it with somewhere else so that anyone can have that experience and that amazing love you have for the association as you do. So that will be my advice, and thank you so much, Miles, for the opportunity, for the questions.
Yes, thank you so much, William. It is a joy. It is a joy to have you on, and I am honored myself. I am honored myself to get you on. So thank you so much, and thank you for those words. I think that's a very good reminder and just a very great way to not only take the route at Collegiate DECA, but also just take the route in life too, making sure you stay humble and just going and going the extra in life, going the extra in life. I think that's wonderful. So thank you so much, William. And again, thank you to everybody watching. Please like, subscribe, share, tag, comment, whatever you'd like to do. Let's spread this message around. Let's get members and even non-members connected. Let's share the power together that this organization and this club has. So thank you so much again for watching. And from William and I, we wish you a wonderful rest of your day.